Welcome to our channel Rayofhope, and this is going to be another series for our web application penetration testing. And today we are going to cover reflected XSS into attribute with angle brackets, right? This is how the lab looks like. Basically, guys, now we can see that we have one search functionality. That means we have got one input parameter, right? Input field actually. So now, before I'm going to put any random script over here, I want to know what is exactly happening behind the code, right? So what I'm going to do over here, I'll just go ahead and search Rayofhope. And if you see, we have 0 results for the same. However, if I go ahead and inspect for the same, go to element, Control F, Rayofhope. This is a H1 tag. However, we can see we have 2 results for it. That means there could be other places too. Yeah, we have one input type, a script type. So suppose you as a fresher or B don't know anything about it. And now the era is of AI. So what I'm going to do, just click on this field, right click, copy element, go back to your ChatGPT or any AI tools you are using. You can write a prompt, is it 114 XSS? If yes, why? If yes, why? And what kind of payload attackers can use? Hit enter. Yes, it can be vulnerable for reflected XSS if search value from the URL dynamically inserted into HTML page like without proper sanitization or it going, right? Okay, so now I have one script over here. So what I can do over here, I'll go ahead to the search field and do a search over here. Hit enter. No, it did not work out. Why? It did not work out, right? Just a moment. Control F. Now, we must have the code over here. Input. Okay. This is getting encoded, right? Again, I'll copy this. I'll go ahead and paste it. Why it did not work out. Can hit enter. Okay, it did give us another payload. I'll go ahead and paste it. Even this did not work out. Now let's understand this. The lab contest filter causes stream vulnerability in source block functionality where an angle that is streaming going to service perform causes by angle inject put into attribute and calls the error functions. Okay. So now if I go ahead and use this payload, something called it solves lab. But now, why it happens? Why we were able to solve the lab? Again, I'll go ahead and copy this input. Can you see over here? Here, it is not getting encoded. Earlier, when we used to provide a script tab, it was getting encoded, right? So now, if I copy this, why is error was? Again, Now, if you see over here, when we are using double quote before the payload, that means it is closing the earlier sentence, right? And then now after that, all mouse over is going to double quote alert and then inject it as a new attribute, right? And then that is how the XSS trick, right? So guys, this is how you can also perform the cross-site scripting, and it will help you to understand, right? So do use AI in your regular work. I could have solved this lab in one go, but just to make you understand, I'd use ChatGPT.